Well, good Friday morning to you. Yesterday we were into the 70s, some spots into the 80s, had some wind to go with it. Today will feel much different than that. Let's go ahead and get right into the forecast here. We have the storm system moving overhead in the upper atmosphere as this wave approaches us. It's also bringing with it a cold front here at the surface, and you can notice it's starting to make its way through the state of Colorado right now, kicking up some snow showers into the high country. You can see that here on the satellite and radar and along I-70 into the western parts of the state. Around here, we're not seeing much on the satellite and radar, but what we are seeing is the wind. The wind is really starting to pick up coming in out of the north, up to 40 miles an hour in some areas, 29-mile-an-hour gusts in Colorado Springs, 35 in Pueblo, and that's going to really do a number on our temperatures because that's ushering in the cooler air that we'll see as we head into the rest of the daytime today. So temperatures right now into the 30s, some spots into the 40s as the cold front hasn't quite made it to the southeastern corner of the state. We really won't see much improvement in terms of the temperatures. We may get to maybe the low 40s, but then notice the temperatures fall throughout the rest of the daytime today. It's going to be a very cold day on tap for us as we're only really going to see the mid 30s by the time we get to the afternoon. And it does come with a chance of some snow showers in some areas. So I'm going to show you the stormcast. What I want you to get out of here is that there's more snow situated to the west and along I-70 into the central mountains into the northern half of the state. But there are a couple areas here around town that could get a little dose of it, most notably into the Pikes Peak region. So as I advance this in time, I'm going to pause this here right about noontime to show you lunchtime. Teller County, northern parts of El Paso County, we're getting a north wind. That's some upslope flow. That's when the air is forced upwards, cools and condenses, and we get some snow out of that. Most notably along the Palmer Divide. This happens quite frequently in that area. However, as we go into the rest of the afternoon, you can notice that it does spread to some of the lower elevations of the Pikes Peak region. Some of it comes down as some rain. A lot of this will just be some slush on the roadways, but think of the wind too that'll be picked up. I'll show you that wind cast here in just a second, and it could create some blowing snow at times. Here's the thing about it. It gets out of here very fast. You'll notice it's gone by the time we get to the evening hours, and then we clear up in terms of sky conditions, which will make way for temperatures to really plummet. So it's a very brief window of some snow. The further south you go into the state, the less chance there is to see any of that. So here's the snowcast through this evening. You'll notice this is showing you the general trend. Much more activity as you head to the north and also to the west part of the state. But into the Pikes Peak region, along the Palmer Divide and into Teller County, this is where I expect to see the most amount in terms of accumulation. Not to say that the rest of the area can't see some snow coming down, but I think this is where it actually might stick in some areas before getting out of here as we head into the rest of the weekend. So think about the snowcast that I just showed you and then look at the wind cast here. It's really going to be windy all day long. If you don't get snow, you will get the wind. It will be much cooler by the time we get to the afternoon, and this makes it feel much worse. And then even by the time we go into the overnight hours, into the 20s. Overnight lows into the 20s in Colorado Springs, 26 in Pueblo, 26 in Canyon City. Already have a freeze warning in effect for the morning hours tomorrow, extending off to the eastern plains. So if you already planted anything or something is vulnerable to the colder air, definitely cover that up. Now, by the time we get to the rest of the weekend, we'll rebound on Saturday, much warmer by Sunday. Same story in Colorado Springs, chance for some snow on our Friday. And then looking long term, we go into the 80s by the time we get to the top of next week. Very warm temperatures, and then long term into the 50s, 60s, and even some spots into the 70s. The 10-day forecast will refine that as we get closer till, but it looks drier after today. Already that's a check at your forecast update. Here's sports.